how to avoid third party and solo, when and how long to camp for, also a spot where you have to be careful trying to grenade from. We'll be answering those questions in today's video using some recent games as examples. Something strange happens when you lean around this box. The grenade gets blocked and lands on you. The solution is to move out from the box fully, further away or closer. Always remember to check this corner camping spot when clearing here. The third party problem in Radiation Solo. As you saw here, I pushed in fast and ran into 2 solos. The solution is to slow down and wait a while and let any fights play out, since there could be several solos camping, and then move in when they are fighting and there is a perfect opening. In this clip here there is 2 mistakes. One, it was not necessary to fight and I made sound killing bots earlier, so he knew I was there. I should have rotated back to power plant and waited once I committed into the fight. The mistake in the fight was full body peeking for a long time. If you're going to peek out for a long time, it is best to lean, though in this example even that gives too much opening for him to respond. The more reliable, safer approach is to quick full body peek, pull back and repeat with some gaps to avoid pre-fire. In this clip I pushed into Garnet clearing this solo. In this clip I pushed into Garnet clearing this out solo. I was unaware. Then I moved out because another player may have heard my shots, and then later I heard shots and decided to camp outside and wait. The key here is you don't want to wait the entire game. At that point it's not worth the effort and enemy could have leave another way, though waiting for 1 to 2 minutes is fine, and then if no opportunity, leave. With this solo is another example of you want to avoid unnecessary fights. In this clip I did take some risks pushing forward that were not necessary, because I could have got third party from enemy in Garnet. Though besides that, once I realized he moved further, I pulled back because he could be waiting anywhere ready to ambush. I made my way back to Garnet because I'm not sure if that other player was the player from here. I had a lot to loot and the extraction point was this way. I catch enemy off guard looting, get an easy elimination and head to the extract point. Continuing on from earlier about the third party and radiation solos, I corrected the mistake earlier of pushing instantly and it seemed quiet, so I pushed in. Previous clip when I overpeaked player in open, I overcorrected here and was too cautious, which resulted in the fight taking too long and dying to third party. The solution here is when he was on roof, peak more often. I didn't apply enough pressure once he was off the roof and grenade failed. I should have not pushed and held the roof because it was taking too long. And I was going to get third party like happened in that clip. In summary, the repeating mistakes that repeat across many situations, it's not very useful to solve a mistake if it only occurs once, or if it is through the lens of only seeing it in that situation. To improve, because most situations are different, there is universal solutions which apply to a lot of situations that will repeat when you are reviewing the primary focus. Is your biggest weakness, and that is the mistake that repeats and results in being eliminated most often. There is, of course, you can learn from what you do well, though that is secondary, because if you're doing something well, it is not the biggest problem. The more effective approach is to focus on the biggest weakness, which is why you are losing across all games, and figure out the solution or look for examples in better players to figure out how to solve it. The repeating mistakes in this example are 1. Peaking, overpeaking using incorrect peaking method, underpeaking being too passive. The solution is do quick, full peaks if enemy is in open and aware of you. Do long, lean peaks if they are super far / unaware. And time peaks to be randomly between enemy pre-fires if they're pre-firing, or just keep peaking randomly often. If they are playing reactionary and not pre-firing, since that gives you free shots and they are not applying any pressure, it is important to not be too predictable and repeat very fast, one peak after the other, since you can walk into pre-fire. 2. Fight timing. Pushing too fast or too slow, taking too long to finish a fight, taking fights that are risky and not necessary. Solution is don't get kill greedy. If they are not in the way, leave the fight. If the fight is taking too long, leave or finish it quickly to avoid third party. Sometimes that does not mean if you cannot push effectively, the only option is to pull back and wait. Once you reach the looting location, if you had a close spawn and get there first, go in. If you're late, wait. Let the one player make a mistake and give the free opening easy kill, or wait until if there is several they fight and you got perfect third party opportunity. Thank you for watching. Leave a like if you found this video useful. Comment any ideas to improve the videos and gameplay. If I missed something, you have another idea or alternative solutions. If I think it is a good idea, I will make the video and give your comment a shout out in that video. Or if you are confused by something, leave a comment and I will make a short explaining it better.